and drones. They try to target your civilian areas, you try to target their air bases. This can't go on for 40 years. So, what's the end game now?
It's not going on that way. In 1999, they had the Kargil type of things. That has been we retaliated for that. Now it has to be a broader perspective. We had been saying number of times that we'll take back our POK. So these are the long-term policies which has to be taken into account. But what is now is required is that we achieve up to certain extent our target of destroying the terror camps and terror hideouts and their training camps. So now a message will definitely go to Pakistan. Yes, that this was a quite heavy cost to them, but they are retaliating and further getting damaged because they have no economy
Okay,
to.
all right. I have more breaking developments coming in on your screens. Pakistani airspace has now been completely closed. Completely closed. There is not a single aircraft, civilian aircraft, flying anywhere in Pakistan. It's now zero. Now, the irony, of course, of the Pakistani strategy, which we have now discovered over the past 48 hours, is that they open the airspace to civilian aircraft when they are launching an aerial attack. So, last night, when they were launching an aerial attack, Pakistani international airlines planes were landing in Lahore, which is just a few kilometers from where aerial countermeasures were being taken. Now, when right now there is no aerial attack that is currently that we are aware is going on, the Pakistani airspace is closed. Very indicative, General Bansal, of a different kind of a civilian strategy. Let's keep this on hold. Let's stay on the airspace for a second. General Bansal.
Definitely, earlier they were just they opened the space thinking that yes, India will not carry out any kind of attack because of these aircrafts. As they use the human shield, they were using this aircraft as a shield. Now maybe that they realize, or there may be some kind of international pressure on them that yes, this kind of thing you cannot do, and they have to close it, and they closed it ultimately. So that is some good sense prevailed upon them because Pakistan does not follow any rules or law. So there's a this is something I think there has been some pressure and some kind of communication to Pakistan that yes, you have to follow the international norms in such a condition. Back, yes, Rishabh.
International norms. Okay, all right. Okay, I don't know. What you're watching on the left side of your screens is a mystery which is trying to be analyzed as we speak of what exactly here has happened. So, this is an international aircraft that has traveled to Quetta. So, it's come from outside Pakistan. It has traveled to Quetta. It has circled Quetta for 30 minutes. So, for 30 minutes, this aircraft has circled Quetta. It has not landed, and after which it has left Pakistani airspace and arrived in Abu Dhabi. Very interesting. Now, yesterday night, if you are watching, we figured out the Bombardier 6000 that was ferrying what can only be the Saudi MOS who was in Rawalpindi late last night, and he was heading back to Riyadh because that plane landed in Rawalpindi, took off from Rawalpindi with destination Riyadh. And this was about about 10 o'clock Indian Standard Time, so 9:30 Pakistani time. So now Pakistani airspace is closed, but right before Pakistani airspace was closed, an aircraft came which has now subsequently landed in Abu Dhabi. It arrived in Quetta, did not land in Quetta, and then returned, I'm assuming returned to Abu Dhabi. Now, the question that is being asked is, what was this aircraft and why was it circling Quetta? If it's a civilian aircraft, why was it circling Quetta for 30 minutes and unable to land? Now, I don't want to go into the speculative frenzy that Quetta airport has now been taken by the BLA, this, that. It's a highly speculative frenzy. I don't want to go into that direction, but the mystery remains of what has happened. I've registered it on our screens, and we'll come back to it as we get more information. Siddharth, the various debris recovery that we are seeing